are good, obviously, but as a car enthusiast, I feel it takes away a lot
Boo.
more.
No. Yeah,
than-
exactly. Dude, okay.
Ooh.
I got a Tesla. What 4 months ago, right?
Mhm.
It's probably the best investment I made.
You have
As a
Tesla?
car enthusiast, huh? I do have a Tesla. It's like it's the best thing to drive. It's like it's a walking device. So okay, fine. Car enthusiast, you don't get the like when you're driving a
Right.
car, right? But have you seen the Tesla pickup?
Okay,
It's-
you could argue that, but do you
Dude.
feel in tune with your vehicle when you don't work on a day in and out? Like car enthusiasts, they spend most of their lives working with their car because they love the car, right? They put in the shop.
I
they
love
work
my
on the
car. I
engines
think my
and
car is
stuff.
great.
You don't feel fun with the cars. Like a manual driver, you could say, opposed to an automatic driver, when you're shifting the car and pressing the clutch down,
Uh-huh.
you're more in tune with the car. It's part of you. You're not just
I
driving.
think the Tesla's part of me. I think the thing about Tesla that makes it so unique is that it's constantly updating. Have you seen
like an iPhone.
like an
right?
iPhone, exactly. If you have a setting where it's okay, software update. So right now what I bought, say autopilot, is not what it's gonna be in 4 or 5 years. It's gonna be a completely different. It'll be able to turn on intersections. That's why I like a Tesla. You buy another car, say an Audi, that the features that you got on that car is what you're gonna have in 10, 15 years. And so I mean that could look good for a car enthusiast.
That is a fair point, but
Yeah.
the fact that car enthusiasts look for excitement in their car, which Tesla obviously delivers with their
Uh-huh.
really fast
Uh-huh.
acceleration times, but the oomph you feel from the exhaust, from working on the car all the time, from making it mods, you can't
there's
mod a
difference.
Tesla.
Okay, but you gotta
What do you
adapt
mod a
to that.
Tesla? Would an upgrade to that?
Yeah,
Buy it
but-
after your Tesla?
But you gotta think about Tesla's pickup. It's like a roller coaster. Have you driven a
Yeah,
Tesla?
I've been in a Model S. Like it was
Yeah.
the
Oh
long
my!
range version.
It's like you're sitting and then you go back at your seat. You're like,
This
whoa!
is-
It,
you're
it's a
not
it's a
wrong.
roller coaster. Like
You're
Bro,
not- you're not
it feels
wrong.
like a spaceship.
it feels like a spaceship.
You're not wrong.
He's
but
right,
Have
he's
you
right.
been picked up in a gasoline guzzling car?
I know, but okay. Cool, you get a car enthusiast feeling from that, right? But I think Tesla has a good feeling in terms of how you drive it. It's a car that you want to drive. Environmentally, it's great.
I will
It's
give you that.
obviously updating, and it's as simple as charging it. Like if you see oil prices right now, gasoline prices, Teslas seem very viable.
Okay, coming
I-
to that part, the only issue with Tesla's electric viability is their batteries. They only last like 13 years. You have to buy a replacement. It's extremely expensive.
Tesla's cars are a bit limited on battery, meaning that you will have to go and find a supercharger, say if you want to drive to Atlanta. But it overall, it's not too bad of a hassle. I think Tesla's probably working on that too. Have you seen the road truck? Have you seen?
I have
Or is that the
Cybertruck.
Roadster? The side. There's one more too. The
Roadster.
the Roadster.
The Roadster is
What do you think about
going
that?
to be the fastest car to ever. land
That
on
is
this earth.
insane.
That is
It's insane, right?
Given that, especially that's not even a sports car.
Really?
It's just a Roadster.
Is it what, a luxury car?
It is
I mean,
a luxury car. It's not a hypercar. It's not a supercar. Nothing like a Lamborghini.
that is
car. It's not
insane.
a-
Can you believe that?
That is very insane. I'll give you that.
Fastest car.
What's the speed?
It's
But
like
it has a 1.90 to 60, which is.
to 6.
I think
Yeah.
Bugatti has
I mean,
2.6.
I think you would say that as the quickest, not the fastest.
Yeah, I think it's
I mean,
acceleration.
That's how they
speed,
measure
acceleration.
acceleration, though. They measure how quick you can get to 60.
Is right.
So I mean, if it's the fastest than that, then
Its
technically
top
it's the
speed might
fastest.
differ from brands like Bugatti, but in a race, you'd probably bet on a Tesla winning.
My the
No,
Tesla
like,
I have right
if you-
now
if you want
is
to measure the top speed, like I don't think electric cars are actually ever gonna be
Yeah.
like a gasoline
Yeah,
car,
I
just
don't think
because
it could. Right.
I think there's some sort of limitation with the lithium-ion batteries or something.
yeah
It's
yeah.
always gonna be like.
Well, we can see innovation can drive it, make it better.
Yeah,
but
if
can you
think about
imagine?
it, right?
Like the Teslas right now, their top to 60 pushes you back.
Yeah.
Like
It's like
the Roadster is gonna push you like in the back
I
seat.
would-
You're gonna be in the trunk when
I
you
would
go.
agree to this, but if we're gonna talk about governmental politics like that, if we're gonna try to get electric cars to be suppressed on us like California is by 2035, having all cars electric,
It needs.
that's gonna be very controversial.
It's
So
gonna be
I'm
very.
not
It's
as-
hard. It's hard. Because Teslas are made from non-renewable energy
Of
sources.
course, of course.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's
regardless,
not completely environmentally safe.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, it is better than regular.
I think it's our best move right
diesel
now.
and gas
It's our
cars.
best move right now.
It is a good
Yeah.
move when you're not forcing it on the people.
I agree. I think incentives is probably the best thing you could do with.
Incentivizing the Tesla innately rather than government subsidies and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It is really nice. Its pickup is really nice. Its interior is really nice. All of that gigantic iPad you can do anything on. I wanted to
Yeah.
Tesla. That was really nice features. Obviously, if that appeals to people's values, then yeah, they
Then we
should
can
buy
make-
Teslas.
Yeah.
But forcing it on people who do not want to buy an electric car.
It's not necessarily forced, but I don't think government at any point would be, hey, you have to buy a Tesla. But incentives
California
is
is.
definitely. California's not.
Yeah,
Are
by
they?
2035, you have to have an electric car.
Electric car. I don't think it's necessarily forced. California would probably help them a lot.
There
In
probably
terms
would.
of-
There'd probably be a lot
Yeah,
of
but
incentives.
maybe those like who like the gasoline
Mhm.
feature on their car, the pickup.
See, I could respect the Tesla.
I think it's a great car.
The sound you get from a Tesla when it picks up, it is very nice, but it does not beat.
Yeah, I understand.
No, but
But there's
because
a sound.
The exhaust.
There is no sound for the
There is
Tesla.
no-
There's
the
a
Tesla has like
light
a-
hum. Almost
It's
like
like
a
it's
supercharger
like a
makes.
spaceship's like making its way
no,
through your
like-
driveway.
if
But-
you think about it, right? So the first ever gasoline or petroleum car, like whatever, like first ever car that was made, right? It was like not the best car. Like it was
Right.
good for that time, but it was not the best car.
Exactly. So Tesla.
Tesla's like one of that. Like it's the first breakthrough electric car.
Uh-huh.
So like if you think about it, there's a lot more potential in Tesla than in gasoline cars.
I agree.
Because gasoline cars have like reached a limitation, like
Uh-huh.
how good they can be, how good mileage they can get. There's a limit, like 50 miles per gallon. That's like the limit.
Yeah.
But for Tesla, there's no limit because it's just starting off.
But at the same time, you could say that, but right now Teslas, you can't find them for your average low-income person. Teslas aren't
Actually,
gonna
no.
be-
Tesla made it pretty. The
Yeah,
the Series
I
3
mean,
is
yeah,
35K,
is the lowest
relatively
you can
cheap.
find. But
That's
for
a good
gas
car.
Cars, you could find low as 1,200
That is
for
true.
really low-income individuals.
That is true.
So if you're probably gonna have to buy a non-electric car. So in the future, if electric cars could lower their prices, I could see them being a viable option for transportation. But right now, that's not happening because their cost to make the car itself is a lot,
Yeah.
much more than gas guzzling cars.
That's something for the future to say.